I'll go first. Uh, I For some odd reason, I connected way better with the runes than I have with tarot cards, with dragon cards. The dragon cards I do pretty good, but the oracle cards, the runes seem to really give more accurate um, information. Uh, yeah, yeah, and it feels lighter. I don't know how to explain that. I don't know if it was because of the process we went through before we pulled them, but yeah, and you feel to keep shuffling. You can feel that when you're pulling them. I did. So yes, I'm very pleased.
Thank you so much.
मैम आपका क्लास स्टार्ट होने से पहले आई ड्रू दिस Fehu and Urus and meditated on it. And just when you were asking us to wait for 10 minutes, तब की story है. And I was thinking, there's no scope of receiving money. ठीक है, अभी कोई रेटिंग नहीं आएगी, इतना रात हो चुका है और सैलरी तो अभी आने ही नहीं वाली है. You will not believe, अभी आप पढ़ा रहे थे, मैं भूल गई थी, मैंने अपने फ्रेंड को पैसे दिए थे और उसने वो पैसे भेजे. This is the magic.
Congratulations.
Thank you मैम, thank you so much. And plus कल क्लास खत्म होने के बाद it was all runes going through my head. ठीक है. And सुबह जब मैं उठी I was feeling very positive and all. And पूरे दिन there was a different kind of energy that I was feeling. And my partner he worked in NCD. Under state government, and he cracked UPSC, and currently he is an IAS officer. He was waiting for his joining. So intuitively, मेरा intuition बहुत अच्छा है मैम, तो intuitively मैंने बोला था कि आ जाएगा कुछ दिनों में, आज joining आ गया. So and it is because of somewhere, because of runes, because कल I was so much, because dreams में ना मैम मैंने कुछ rune symbol देखे थे, runic symbols in the morning, एकदम early in the morning. And मैं ना शेयर नहीं करना चाह रही थी उससे, बिकॉज आई वांटेड टू बी कंफर्म फर्स्ट. सो जब ये हो गया तो मैंने तब बोला कि इट्स रून, इट्स नॉट मी. रून्स ने ड्रीम में आके मेरे को डायरेक्टली इनडायरेक्टली कुछ मैसेज कन्वे किया था. सो अगेन लाइक यस्टरडे, थैंक यू सो मच मैम, थैंक यू सो मच. एंड आई एम रिसीविंग सो मच ऑफ ब्लेसिंग. कुछ स्टक था लाइफ में, एंड रून्स आर ब्रिंगिंग दोस, you know, breaking those blockages and bringing those blessings into my life. So I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Even मैंने अपने कलीग को भी मोटिवेट करना शुरू कर दिया है. वो सब सिंबल्स. मेरे क्लास 11-12 के बच्चे अब एग्जाम्स चल रहे हैं मैम, उनके फ्रस्ट्रेटेड, डिप्रेस्ड, कुछ बच्चे हैं जिनके पेरेंट्स आर हाईली टॉक्सिक, फिजिकली वायलेंट. तो I was thinking to build this habit of drawing runes, जो उनके लिए अच्छा होगा. So thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. You are healing many people, directly, indirectly. So God bless you. Thank you so much.
Firstly, I wanted to say that I purchased the pack of rune in the month of December, and I was searching for a good teacher, actually. And I just saw your ad on Instagram, and at that time just I said कि नहीं इन्हीं से करना है, and Rune have somewhere chosen you to come in my life and become a part of my life basically through runes. So thank you so much. You have this 4 days was wonderful, and thank you so much for making us a master in this field basically.
I had never heard of runes. I didn't know what it is. I think I had done numerology and Vastu in 2020. That is just during COVID period. But I didn't know how to take it forward because I am not a technology person. And I went back to my teaching and things like that. But I don't know what it is. I've heard of tarot cards, angel reading, but I've never heard of runes. I don't know. Maybe the universe wanted me to come and learn it, and I've learned it. And thank you so much for it.
Thank you for learning it so well. I feel very honored. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for being here. Jasmeena ji, that was you. Thank you so much for attending again. Thank you. Thank you. And a big warm namaste and welcome to everyone who's sitting here. Aarti ji, Pooja ji, Anju ji, hello Barbara, Bhuvana ji, Harish ji, Jasmeena ji, hello Marilyn, uh, Neha ji, Nisha ji, hello Prithvi ji, hello Rashmi ji, hello Satpal ji, and everyone's names who I've missed out. Today's webinar is going to be a good. So I hope everyone is comfortable with English because today's webinar is going to go with the learning in English regarding runes. Yeah, anyone who's not comfortable with the language, please speak up right now. I hope this is comfortable for everyone. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Jasmina ji. And a big and warm welcome to all of you. Today's call is very, very important because today's call is not just about understanding the background of runes, understanding and knowing and information. No. Today's call is going to be about a lot of practical aspects that you will learn, you will apply on the call, and you will see results within minutes. So, call is designed in a way that you get to know about runes, you get to experience their magic, their power, and you also get to know about the blueprint forward. So, very first thing that I would want to request all of you is to go right there, get your books, fetch your pens, grab a glass of water, and sit with me. Because I would want you to be hydrated. I would want you to be experiencing each and every part of today's call. Yeah. With this, my one more request for you is to those of you who are very sincere about attending today, who are going to be participating today, please turn on your cameras, sit here so I can grasp the energy from you. And if I need to tell you something more, give you something more, that will inspire me to constantly give you more and more and more and more. So we are going to be learning about runes. Shall we all begin? Are we all excited to go and walk this journey? Yes, it is going to be a very beautiful ride. It is going to be a very fruitful ride also and very powerful. But first of all, my request to all of you is for you to keep your minds open like a parachute. Because when a mind is open like a parachute, it works. It does not work, does not grasp, does not rise higher if it is not open. Today's webinar is going to help you immensely if you're hungry for knowledge. अगर आप if you wish to turn your career or your healing practice around, you want to turn around your reading practice, this is the thing. If you've been reading with tarot, oracle cards, you've been reading or doing some other kind of readings and still wanted that little bit more, that edge that gives you more power to your reading, more power to your healing, today you're going to enter that space. And if you've not done any kind of reading, you're simply hungry for knowledge, you want to be entering the space of spirituality, the space of healing, the space of making yourself a better spiritual or magical person, this is going to help you. This will also help you understand how you can seek your everyday guidance, how you can use your skills and get better from life. However, if there's anyone here who's very content with life and believes that we have no control over the future, this webinar is not going to help you. If you only need magical fixes, then okay, just give me this remedy and I'm on my way. This is not for you. If you do not believe in investing in your learning, again, this is not for you. This is for people who want to be learning, who want to be acting, who want to be investing. And please stay till the end because I'm going to be giving you an amazing, amazing number one gift and that will be given out only and only to those people who are staying till the end. And second, a great offer that we've specially designed for you. But firstly, I want to acknowledge you for being here. I want to thank you and appreciate your presence, appreciate that you're sharing the sacred space with me, leaving behind so many things that must be on your task list. So look at all the faces, give them a high five and just smile at them, give them a lot of love because they all are sharing this sacred space with you. And they've chosen to be with you and me both. And my high five and a big gratitude to all of you because we all are sharing, choosing, not sharing, we're choosing to share this space. So, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Today, we are going to be learning about runes. So, to make the most and best of it, please make notes. I will give you time to make notes. Second, be interactive. Use the chat window, ask your questions, stay till the end because as we progress with today's webinar, the learning will only go up. I will give you time to participate in question and answers. So make the most of that time that is going to be towards the end. And most of all, have a lot of fun. Let your creative juices be running. Let your mind ask your curiosity questions as you learn, because we are going to be finding answers to all of that. So my today's agenda is to help you read runes and perform runic healings easily, quickly, effortlessly. I will also give you a blueprint of how to become a runic master in just 30 days or less. So, those of you who are completely new to me, do I have your attention and the opportunity to introduce myself, please? Yeah, I see a lot of new faces here, and I welcome you with a warm heart. My name is Siddhi Shah. I'm a divination expert, spiritual energy activation coach, and a TEDx speaker. So far, I've learned more than 100 healing courses, name any of them: Reiki, Lama Fera, Akashic Records, magnified healing, numerology, etc. I have all of that. I've spent years to learn and master these. And some of these are my personal favorites, such as working with dragons, angels, and goddesses. I have my own system that is called Celestial Dragons Healing System that has helped people heal others within minutes. Okay, so my connection lies there, but I came across something really beautiful that is runes, and that is what I'm bringing on table today. In the last 5 years' time, I've empowered more than 11,000 people with my readings, healings, and teachings. My journey started with divination. And what really happened? There was a time when I was working with corporates, working days and nights. For 2 to 3 days, I used to stay at my office. And I used to love that life because in a very young age, I achieved so much. I achieved a position. I had teams of people working under me, and I had all big people listening to me and taking my advices. This was a beautiful, sweet spot for me. But I wasn't realizing one thing. I wasn't realizing that in order to do so, I was completely ignoring my family. I was becoming toxic for my family. I was not giving them time. I was hardly giving them any attention. In just 2 to 3 days' time, I would just show them my face for about 3 hours, 4 hours, and go back to my office. I would literally live there. And I enjoyed my life. I enjoyed my package. I enjoyed everything until one fine day, my soul asked me whether this is what I wanted to be doing. This is what I really wanted. And I paused. This was like Pandora's box, that question. It opened up so many other questions in my mind. I started questioning, okay, why am I asking myself these questions when I'm happy? For my brain, everything's all right. For my soul, something was missing. And I wanted to find answers. The urge inside me did not let me just sit by. So I started seeking answers. I went to tarot card readers. I went to astrologers. I went to so many other people, constantly seeking what my life purpose was, constantly seeking, what am I supposed to be doing? How do I navigate through this? And when this happened, I started learning about angels, about other things. But most of all, at that point in time, there was one lady, a friend of mine, who came to me saying that, Siddhi, don't move around asking your questions. The answers lie within you. The answers lie in the divinity, and the divine is ready to give you answers. Then why you're running around to find your life's answers? I asked her, what do I do? She handed me over two of her angel card decks, and she taught me how to read. She taught me how to read my daily guidance. She taught me how to read my yes and no and some other things. And she said, in the coming days, you're going to be seeking your own answers. You're not going to go to others and ask them what is meant for you in your life. You will seek them for yourself. The idea was brilliant. I started working instantly. Within 2 days, I started seeking my daily guidance. After some days, I realized that I had bonded with my cards so well that all the guidance that I was following as per my cards, my life's path was getting carved. A completely new dimension was coming alive. And in the coming days, I not only learned, I practiced. There were people who came believing in me, asking healings from me. There were people who came believing in me, asking me to read for them. There were people, and this happened on its own. I was just ready. I was just following what I was receiving. And the divine did something really beautiful. And in the coming years, now not talking about days or months. In the coming years, the divine did something even more beautiful for me. I got connected with higher beings such as angels, dragons, unicorns. I started teaching and I got recognized by so many different platforms, whether these are TV channels or TEDx or other kind of publicity platforms. They all recognized my work, and I all that I was getting from my life was fulfillment of a different kind. Previously, in my corporate life, it was only success. This time, it was true fulfillment of helping so many other lives along with me and having my own business. Not spending hours and days somewhere else, but doing something truly meaningful, thoughtful, and beautiful in my life. And my life turned around with divination. But I want to ask you, and this question might have come in your mind as well. What is divination? What is divination? Have you come across any kind of divination practice? Have you? If so, I would want you to type that down in the chat window. Yes? You have seen people do tarot card reading. You've seen people do pendulum dowsing, crystal ball gazing, or angel card reading. All of these are divination. Today's modern age divination. But is divination so new? No, it has been existing since the ancient times. Ever noticed that Indian kings, Egyptian kings, Roman kings, so many other kings always had a priest by their side who used to tell them, today you're going to be doing this, you're supposed to be doing this, and they would help them in yes and no by seeking answers from divine astrology or some or the other kind of tool. Yes, but was it really meant only for the kings? No, it was spread in the very local and remotest of places and villages. People have used Cori, dice, and so many other tools to divine with. So much so that in Native America, in the evening, the villagers would sit by a bonfire, and one of the elderly women, divination women, would look at the smoke rising up and the shapes it created to predict what's going to be happening. And this is also divination. So divination requires three things. Divination requires three things. Which three things does it require? Number one, your connection with the divine, some kind of higher being, some kind of higher force, some kind of higher power that is anyway existing, but connection with that, because that is going to inspire the answers through your intuition inside of you. Second is you yourself and your open and running channels. When you are ready to receive, when you are invoking the energies to flow through you, when you are doing something to connect with the divine and are in the flow, your intuition will guide you towards picking the right card, towards picking the right tool, towards asking the right question and looking at certain aspects. And three is some kind of tools. The tools that today we are going to be talking about are in this beautiful bag. What I'm talking about are the runes. For some of you, these are completely new. But for me, I've been using them for years. These are kind of symbols carved upon stones. And you have variety of stones, such as crystals, such as agate, amethyst, rose quartz, etc. These are largely available like that. But runes are also available in wooden coins, I would call them coins, and even paper. So now the question is, from where did runes come? What are these symbols? How did we receive them? Where did they come from? I mean, why do we even invest our time learning them, right? Yes, we all are curious about what the runes background story is. Yes, let me share a very interesting story of Odin. The way we've celebrated Hindu gods, goddesses, there was a Western part, Western culture, where there were Norse gods, goddesses. Anyone have seen, and anyone here who's seen Avenger movie and seen Thor breaking things down with his hammer or creating things with his hammer? Or some of us would have come across Freya, right? Like there was an entire culture of powerful, magical gods and goddesses. All of them had their own beautiful powers. But there was one who was all father God, who was the mightiest of all, who never lost a battle. His name was Odin. Odin had everything he wanted, or anyone could ever want. But he was very hungry. Hungry for what? He was very hungry for wisdom, for knowledge. He knew life's true worth. He did not want more power. He did not want more anything. He did not have lust for any of that. He just wanted more knowledge. So much so that he sacrificed many things in his life to gain knowledge, to gain wisdom. One fine time, he removed one of his eyes and gave it to the universe, threw it in the well, in exchange for receiving some new knowledge. And likewise, he kept on becoming more and more and more and more accomplished. And when everyone started feeling he was the most accomplished of all, he said, no, there's something that still is yet to come for me. So what did he do? He went out in a quest for finding more knowledge. And there is a tree called life and death tree. He hung himself upside down from the tree. When he hung himself upside down, his eyes were fixated, his gaze were fixated at a dark space under the tree. And he just kept hanging upside down over there. Other spirits came, other gods came, offering him food, offering him comfort, offering him something that he would like to have. And he refused all of it. He said, all that I want is wisdom, is knowledge. And he was just in his physical form hanging there down. How long? 9 days, 9 nights. Sorry, just give me a moment. Thank you so much. 9 days and 9 nights he was hanging down there. And the body has its capacity, weakening day by day without food, without water, hanging down. And then, at that point in time, before he would lose his life, a bright light emerges out of that dark space. And that light shows him 24 symbols. 24 symbols, each and every one of them has a name, has a shape, and has a power attached with it. And these were called Elder Futhark symbols or runic symbols. He learned them, he received them, and in the coming days, months, years, he used them. How? He used them to understand what's coming up in life. He used them to heal himself and others. He used them to gain victory over enemies. He used them to gain more wisdom. And came into a time where he gave these out to other gods, goddesses, and human beings. So, what I would want you to know about is runes are not just symbols. Runes are mighty, magnificent symbols. Number one, they are not given to us by any human figure, they are given to us by a godly figure. Number two, they have not just come in someone's meditation like that. Someone has done penance of 9 days, 9 nights and received them. And three, they come with power. What kind of power do they come with? They come with the power of showing you the future, divination. They come with the power of magic. How do they heal you? What can they do for you so that you have the direction of your life, you have the healing of your life, you have the magical power of your life? So, today, what we are going to be learning is how do we seek guidance from the room? How do we heal with the runes? And what kind of magical things can we create with runes to make great transformations in our life? So I would want to know, are we all ready to dive into this? Yes. Can I see some yeses in the chat window? Are we ready? Thank you so much. Thank you. From here on, those of you who are sincere and serious about learning, I would want you to be present on screen so that I can read you, so that I can be with you, and I can be inspired to give you more and more, right? So, firstly, I'm going to be teaching you the basic most way of seeking guidance, daily guidance with runes. With runes, what all can we check? We can check everything and anything. Number one, what's coming up ahead? What kind of challenge is coming? If I want to read into someone's relationship, if I want to read into someone's money energy, the way you would have seen someone do a tarot card reading, right? Thorough, all the answers and all the guidance and timelines. Should I do this? Should I not do that? All of that you can check with runes. But today's journey and the kind of time we have available, I'm going to be helping you understand how we can seek daily guidance. Yeah, for which you need runes that are cleansed. Now, let's suppose, what do we do if you do not have runes? What do you do if you do not have runes or stones And right now, you can't invest. Would you like me to give you an idea that will help you for now? Yeah, this is a temporary fix, but you can do this. Okay. What you can do you see these papers? How she has cut papers? And on every paper, she's made symbols. You can use runes in this particular fashion for now. But this is not how I would want you to use them to seek your everyday guidance and become pro at this. The first is cleanse your runes. How can you cleanse your runes? In your bag. So you always keep your runes in a bag like this. In this bag, you can keep selenite stone. You can keep a camphor tablet or something that keeps cleansing your runes is as simple. Now, some of you will ask, oh, can I use incense stick? Can I use holy water? Can I use other things to energize my runes, cleanse them, charge them? Yes. You can also chant mantra. You can also use you can also use Reiki symbols and other things that you've been using. A lot of you are working with goddess Mahakali energies. A lot of you are working with dragon energies. Can you use those energies? Absolutely, yes. By all means. Just do it with pure heart. So that is one. Second, before asking any questions, call upon your guides, gurus, masters, teachers, whoever you want. If you believe in Mahakali, call upon her. If you believe in your angels, call upon them. And then you do what? Then you do grounding and start asking questions to your runes. So when you're asking the questions, you're shuffling. You're shuffling the runes and you're picking out one. And the kind of symbol it has, that becomes your answer. But it is important to have your question on your mind when you're shuffling through the runes. What kind of questions can you ask when it is about your daily guidance? You can ask something like, what do I truly need to know right now? Do I need to be aware of any lesson, any learning coming my way? I've curated some questions that you can ask. What should I awaken within me? What should I release to step into my power? So on and so forth. You can go ahead and ask so many things regarding your relationship, regarding your money reality, regarding others. These are only a few sample questions that you can ask. And the rune that comes out gives you the answer for what it means. Is this clear for everyone? So, what do we need to do now? We need to understand the meaning of every rune. We need to understand if a symbol has come out. What does it mean? What does it stand for? What should I do with it? Are we all ready to move into that space? Yes, super excitement. Time for you to take out your book, take out your pen, and start noting things down from here on. Because from here on, we're going to be beginning the journey of knowing runic symbols. And we are entering the space of understanding the first symbol. This is called Fehu, sometimes also called as Feyu. How do we remember this symbol? We remember this with some kind of creativity. What? How do I remember this like? I'm looking at a window. On this window, the rain is splattering, and this has become Fehu. A window, rain splattering on the window, and this has become Fehu or Feyu. Now, why have I visualized it this way? Because Fehu literally means abundance. And not just any kind of abundance. It's like abundance in a big way. In the ancient time, people used to look at how many cattle do you own. If you have a lot of cattle, that means you are rich. If you have lesser cattle, that means you're not so rich. That's it. So the abundance was calculated as per cattle. Fehu's literal meaning is cattle, but it means what? Abundance. So when Fehu comes in your reading, so I was asking that, okay, what can I expect in the month of September? And Fehu comes in. Wow, it means what? Abundance coming in a big way. This, if you're doing a reading for someone, let's suppose you learned runes properly, you became runic master and you're doing reading for someone else. And this person says that, oh my God, I have so much of debt on my head. And you started doing reading, and Fehu came in. Even though the person has debt, presence of Fehu means the debts will be cleared. It is that powerful, it is that positive symbol. Fehu literally means abundance. Too much of abundance, that is. Now, this was the meaning of Fehu when it comes in reading. Now, some of us, how many of us have learned tarot? Anyone here who are tarot practitioners or oracle cards practitioners? Yeah. Sometimes we get into the complexities of what if Fehu that I received is sideways, is upside down, or something like that. Yes, the meanings change. And we learn deeper aspects of those a little later. But right now, what does it mean? Abundance coming in abundantly. Now, this was the meaning when Fehu comes in your reading. Are there more ways we can work with Fehu? Absolutely, yes. The lesser explored aspects of rune is that we've not learned how to heal with them. Those healings come in little advanced runic workshops. But today I'm going to be teaching you some of these. Some kind of spell work that we can do with runes. It also comes in advanced or super advanced runic workshops. But today I'm going to teach some of these to you. Number one, how to heal. I want abundance coming in my life. The symbol for me is Fehu. The simplest way of healing with this symbol is make it in the center of your left palm. This is my left palm. And then what do I do? So I made the symbol energetically. I'm not using any ink. I'm simply making the symbol. Use one finger, two fingers, three, or just all fingers combined. And tap thrice, calling out the name, saying Fehu, 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 and set in your intention. For some of us, the intention could be, I want to multiply my business. For some of us, the intention could be, I want better opportunity at my job or a better position at my job. For some of us, it could be, I want to be starting off with this business and I need help and support in this. Right? Yes, whatever your intention is, you can place it in. That is the energy of Fehu. What more can we do with this? Can we keep it? Can we just draw it and keep it on our hand? Yes. Where we know this space of the palm is the Venus mount. This is the Venus mount according to Vedic astrology. Here's where you make Fehu with green colored pen. Now, is it enough to simply make it with the pen? Is this the end? No. After you make it with the pen, you again need to make it energetically on your hand and say Fehu, 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 and set in your intention. It is very important to do this. Can I start using it right away? Yes, right away. Absolutely. Do it. But I would want you to wait for 5 more minutes and know more about what can be done with Fehu and a little bit more of that. Take a piece of paper. On that piece of paper, make a large Fehu symbol. On that, energetically make multiple Fehu symbols and set in your intentions. Go on setting your intention. Now, where will you place this paper? You can place this paper on your work desk, in your money box, in your wallet, in multiple other places that are your money attraction avenues. If any one of you into selling products, yes. If anyone like that, wherever you keep your product stock, you can place this paper. Now, let's talk about can I use Fehu in any other way, in creative way? Yes. Take a canvas and make a green background with multiple Fehu symbols made with green. And in the center, one large Fehu symbol made with gold. And go on energizing this multiple times. Where will you hang this frame? You will hang this frame in your workspace or your home, north or northeast corner, wherever you wish to attract more money. I have had students who've given testimonials only on this creative idea. They created this frame, they attended the webinar, created the frame, placed it up, and they had monies rolling in. I've had students who have just begun learning runes. They started using Fehu, and on the second day or third day of the workshop, they've given me testimonial. And how long does it take to just heal yourself with Fehu? Make the symbol, tap thrice and set in your intention. 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, right? 1 or 2 minutes at max. Even if you did it in slow motion, it will be 2 minutes at max. And why am I giving this to you freely today? It's because I want you to transform with me. I want to contribute in a positive way and manner in your life. Yeah. So start using this symbol with power, with faith, with trust. This brings me to the second symbol. Shall we all move to understanding the second symbol, which is equally powerful, amazing. Yeah. We are moving to the symbol of Urus. How do we make this symbol? One straight line up, then the next line slightly slanting down, the line comes down. Once again, making the symbol, a straight line goes up, a line slanting down, and another line coming down. Looks like I'm looking at two front legs of an ox. Urus literally means an ox. What are ox's power? What does an ox represent? It represents strength, vitality. It represents great health. It represents period of good health coming forward. So when Urus comes in your reading, it means that a period of great health, vitality is coming forward in your life. It means that it is an inspiration for you to overcome your life's challenges, obstacles, overpower them, and move forward. It is a productive energy. And when it comes in your reading, it means a period of great health or health recoveries is coming forward. Urus means strength. Now, can we use this symbol to heal something? Oh my God. I have each and every webinar I've given till now, I've got testimonials on that on Urus. Right now, do this. Wherever anything is paining, if it is headache, knee pain, shoulder pain, arm pain, I'm just going to show you on my head because that's the easiest. Make Urus, tap thrice and say Urus, Urus, Urus. Please heal this pain for me. After 10 minutes, remember to tell me how are you feeling. In the meantime, all of you are trying this. I would want to inspire you with a story. In our very first or second webinar, there was this gentleman who came and joined. He learned about this symbol. Next day, or in 1 or 2 days, he had to take his mother to a hospital for her routine checkup. When he reached there, a lady comes in, screaming in pain. Her stomach had excruciating amount of pain, and she was just going on screaming. It would take the doctor about 5 to 7 minutes for him to come and see the patient. Until then, she was not able to bear the pain. So this gentleman goes to her and says, "Can I do something for you?" And she's like, "Do anything that takes this pain away." On her stomach, he made Uru's symbol. He set an intention. By the time doctor came in 5 to 7 minutes, her screaming had stopped. And this one's appointment time also came in, and he started leaving from there. Okay. So that lady called him. "What magic did you do on me?" He said, "It's not a magic. It's a runic symbol. I used that on you." He taught Urus to her. This is that powerful a symbol that you're using right now. So a lot of questions come in. Can I use it on my pain? Can I use it on this? Can I use it on that? Well, runes has multiple symbols for healing physical ailments. Some of these are emotional pain. Some of these are physical pain. But yes, Urus largely works on recovering or healing aspect of health. So yes, you can try it out. Which color can I use for Urus? You can use yellows and gold for Urus. Now, can I do something for someone who cannot make the symbol for himself or herself, who's maybe in bed recovering right now? Take a piece of paper, make Urus on that, make multiple energetic Urus on that. Please set in your intention and slip it under the pillow of someone who's not well. Yes. So, Urus works in multiple ways, healing people. It may or may not have emotional healing, but yes, it does have a lot of healing properties and help. I am seeing some chat. Just give me a second. All right. So, intention setting could be as easy as heal this or bring this or bring that kind of aspect. Intention comes from whatever you're facing at that particular moment. And I'm glad that you all are looking at the flow and structure of this learning. You all are participating. We've learned two symbols, Fehu and Urus. Now, can I tell you one more secret of Urus and how we can use it in healing? I want to see a lot of yeses, then I'll tell. And it is a game changer secret. Yes? All right. The game changer secret here is when you use Uru's symbol along with any other symbol, Urus powers up that symbol's energy. What do I mean? I mean, if you made Fehu symbol because you want to attract abundance, and your goal and purpose is to have more money, make Uru symbol on top of Fehu symbol to power up Fehu. And this is a game changer, because wherever you're going to be using Urus to power up some other symbols, the power of that symbol multiplies. Power of Fehu multiplies. We're going to be understanding few of these aspects in the most creative manner as we learn more symbols. We are ready to learn more? Yes. Easy to remember these symbols? Yes. Super fun, super easy. Now I'm going to take you to the third symbol. This is called Turisas. Now, let's see and look at a rose. Under a rose is its stem. On the stem is a thorn. Now let's forget about the rose. For now, this is Turisas. Stem and the thorn is Turisas. How do I remember? I also call it Turisas, Thornisas. Why? Because Turisas literal meaning is thorn. When it comes in your reading, it is warning you that the pathway ahead is thorny. That means obstacles are going to come in this way. That means others may or may not support you in this work. Or maybe they will resist the kind of change you want to bring forward. That's why the pathway here is thorny. So, this also means that there could be a temporary disruption. You're trying to do something, something else will happen. But this is not going to happen. This is temporary as well. So Thurisas is also an inspiration that this is time for you to up your guards. Why should you up your guards? Because there's going to be resistance and obstacles on your pathway. You want to be careful, right? So Thurisas is telling you to be more careful in the coming days when it comes to the reading side. Does it mean we can heal with Thurisas? Yes. Does it mean we can heal with Thurisas? Absolutely yes. Why and how? Well, my question is, why does a bush of rose have thorns? A bush of rose has thorns to protect the rose from being plucked. Thurisas is a very, very protective symbol. Whether you want to be protecting any of your animal companions, anyone who's going out and traveling, anyone, or maybe you're going out and you behind you, you want to protect your home, make it on your front door. You want to protect a document, a piece of jewelry from any negative influence wherever you're placing it. Let it be safe. Make a symbol on that. Make a symbol on your box where you're placing it. There are multiple ways you can protect. If you think any of your chakras getting compromised again and again, make turisas on that chakra to protect your chakra, your energy. If you want to be protecting your entire energy field, please use it in your auric field. Turisas. So it is a very, very protective symbol. Yeah. Can we boost this protection? My question is, how do you boost this protection? By using urus after thurisas. and setting an intention to power up Thurisas. Yes, you all are right who are writing in the chat window. Absolutely right. Shall I take you all to the next symbol now? But before that, how many of you would want to know about a spell you can perform? Any one of you who've tried candle spells or any other spells here and totally love the energy? And even if you've not tried, this is going to be a worthwhile spell for you. And I'm going to be teaching you in a way you can make it simply by using a diya. Take a diya of sesame oil. Try and use a terracotta diya. That means a mitti diya. Fill it with sesame oil. Now the diya has to be so big that will go on for 2 hours at least. In that, put 5 pieces of clove, the whole clove. Under the diya, put a paper. On this paper, write your intention. What do you want to protect? It could be intention, could be please protect my energy field, or please protect my family against this. It could be please protect this person from any kind of harm. Protect this person from energy vampires. Okay, you can set in your intentions. On that, make large and big Turisa symbol with a black colored pen. Light the diya as you make your prayer. And on the diya, make Turisa symbols at least 5 to 11 times, setting your intentions on that. And see how beautifully the magic works to protect the person. This is one of the simplest spell works. Anyone here who believes in working with the candles, you can use a white colored candle or a black colored candle to do this kind of work. Yeah. Now, let us move to the next symbol. Yes. What we are looking at is the symbol called Ansus. To me, it looks like chin of an old guy, his mustache and his lips. Like mouth of an old guy, his mustache, his lips. The symbol is called Ansus. Ansus literally means a breath, mouth, talk, communication. When Ansus comes in your reading, it is an inspiration for you to open up communication. It says that any conflict can be resolved with communication. So you need to open up dialogue and start speaking over this. This can be resolved with communication. Sometimes it means that you're given a signal by the universe. So some kind of prophecy, some kind of wisdom will come your way. So Ansus basically represents power of communication. It is also an inspiration for you to gain more wisdom. It is an inspiration for you to move towards your goals as you speak of them. Now let's talk about, can we heal with this symbol? How many of us, honestly, how many of us have felt suffocated telling something really crucial, important, speaking the truth in front of someone who was really important? If you felt this before speaking your truth, make answers on your throat. With this, I want to break one aspect that we believe. Do we all believe that truth is always bitter? I want to see hand raises. How many of you believe that truth is always bitter? What if I told you that there are sweet ways of telling the truth as well? Swami Vivekananda said, the truth can be spoken in 1,000 ways, in 1,000 statements. And in each and every statement, there is truth because you're speaking truth. So, can truth be spoken in sweeter ways, in more compassionate ways? Yes. Answers will help you. For answers, again, we will use green color. And if this gave you an opening, this statement, this idea gave you an opening, from now on, you will find sweeter ways to communicate your truth. And every time you need that sweetness coming in, use answers on your throat. Now, can we all get creative? Let's take a moment and get creative. How many symbols have we learned? Let us take an account of how many symbols we've learned. First was Pehu. Second, Urus. Third, Turisas. And fourth, Ansus. Now let's look at combinations we can make. Can we? Can we make other combinations apart from combining Urus with everyone? Yes, we can. What if we combined? I'm asking you this question, okay? I want you to run your creative juices. What if we combine Fehu, Ansus, and Urus? Fehu, Ansus, and Urus. What kind of energies? What will it build? Let me see what you tell me in the chat window here. So, leadership. Okay. Let me look at more. You're kind of right, but let it lead to some abundance, magnified, and protect with quality communication. I'm not talking about Turisas as yet. I've picked up three. Fehu, Ansus, Urus. Confidence. Beautiful. Abundance of communication. Absolutely. What more? So I would, Anushriji has written it in such a beautiful, comprehensive manner. Abundance magnified with quality communication. Absolutely. Solid communication, bringing abundance. You're right. This symbol is, this combination is power packed combination for people who are creators, who are earning through social media, who are earning through communication. Teachers, PR agencies, advertising agencies, communication, media, all of that. I know that some of you must be presenting yourself on social media platforms such as Insta, such as Facebook, or maybe something else. And if communication is your mean to make more money, this combination is a power packed combination. Which three? Fehu, Ansus, and Urus. Now I'm removing one more symbol out of it. Let's look at a combination of Ansus and Urus. What will it do for you? Ansus and Urus. Quick, whatever words come in your mind, let me look at the chat window. You can solve problem with better communication. Absolutely. What more? Can this be a combination for people who are weak in communication? Yeah. Clear communication and better decision making. Absolutely. Be transparent. Yes, why not? People who want to bring in clarity, more power in your communication. For them, Ansus and Urus are a great, great combination for you to be working with. Now, this brings me to the next symbol. Shall I share that with you? Is this journey very simple and easy for you? Yes? All right. I can see nods, and I'm very thankful for you to be here learning. Our next symbol is symbol of Raido or Raidu. It's very simple to make. We all know this one. Looks like an R. Looks like an R. R for Raido. This kind of sounds also like a ride. So very easy to remember. R for ride, R for Rido. Rido, when comes in your reading, it shows or represents travel, momentum, rhythm, journey. But is it any kind of travel? No, it is a travel with intent, with purpose. It is a movement with intent or purpose. So Rido, when comes into your reading, it is an inspiration for you to go and travel for this purpose. It could be short distance, long distance, does not matter. It could also be an indicator that a travel is coming forward. It could be also an indicator that some kind of movement is entering your life and it will help you take a correct path. It is also inspiring you to start moving. Not just random movement, as I said, this movement is with intention. Rido is also a very powerful symbol for healing multiple things. Can you all tell me, what if I combined Rido and Thurisas? Is it a symbol for safe travels, this combination? Yes, absolutely, you're right. Thank you so much. Protected travels, safe travels. Yes, absolutely. Rido and Thurisas together make a great combination of safe travels. But what if I just wanted to use Rido? When can I use Rido? You know, those moments and days when you feel that nothing is moving forward in this part. And we felt it with our paperwork going in government offices, visas not getting cleared, documentation stuck, or some other area of life where the movement is kind of stagnated or there's lack in movement. On those documents, make Rido. For those purposes, make Rido to create movement, to channelize the healing energies, to bring in momentum. Where else can you use it? Anyone here who's aware of road opener spell? I'm going to give you something very, very powerful. And yes, it is going to help you create momentum in your sedentary lifestyle as well. Rido will help you do that. But look at this spell. People who are aware of road opener, this will be a good value add. People who are not aware of what is road opener spell, let me tell you, road opener spell is done for a purpose. Purpose of what? Opening and creating a road where we feel blocked. Either we are feeling blocked from all the directions. We want to be opening one for us. Or we are feeling stuck in only one direction. For some people, it is money. For some people, it is relationship. For some people, it is that document stuck in that office. For some people, it is waiting incessantly for some response to come from somewhere, right? For all these purposes. And like today, I'm seeing very interesting asks in the chat here that can we use it to defy sedentary lifestyle? Yes. Can we use it to search a new job? Yes, 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 you can use this. How can you use this? Take a piece of paper again and write where you want to be opening up your roads. And how do you write? Open up roads to a new job. Open up roads to an active lifestyle, healthy and active, or open up roads to finding my right soul partner. Open up roads to 5 times abundance in my business. All these sound like intention for you? Yeah, whatever is your intention, how many intentions can you write? Just one. For one spell, just one intention. Once you've written your intention on the page, write one very big Rido symbol with red color. On top of this, you can place one red colored candle and some cinnamon powder or olive oil diya with some cinnamon powder. Either one of them. And if you use a diya, prefer using a brass diya for this work. What kind of diya? That will go on for at least 2 hours. And once you light your diya, what do? You make the Rido symbol and your intention on the diya for at least 11 times. And let it just go on. How many times should you do this spell or any spell? Once a week is fine. Once a fortnight is fine. Once a month is also fine. Sounds good? Shall I take you to the next symbol? Yes. You're welcome. Thank you for participating. And let us move to our next symbol. This is called Kona or Kenas. Looks like a lot of light coming out of someone's torch. A lot of light coming out of someone's torch, rays of light. Kona or Kanas is a symbol of controlled energy, creation. It's like bringing clarity, shedding light into the darkness, uncovering secrets, revelations. So when this comes in your reading, it is telling you that some kind of truth will come forward. You should also look and seek for truth and clarity. That might be a game changer for you or might bring in a lot of aspects that you need to make your life more beautiful. So Kona and Kanas are about knowing the truth, seeking the truth, some kind of truth coming out. It is also an opportunity for learning. But in certain cases, it could mean a mystical opening. What is a mystical opening? A divine opening up to tell you something, to show you something, to bring in clarity for you. So Kona is a great symbol to understand any kind of truth. How many of you are some kind of practitioners for yourself or others? Reading, healing, something else you all have been practicing? Yes. And there are days we feel extremely stuck with our third eye. We want it more powerful than what it is. And we want it every day, but there are those specific days where we want it more. Use Kona on your third eye that day. And simply say Kona, Kona, Kona. Set in your intention to bring in clarity. Or empower your intuition, empower your telepathy. Can I also share one of the most powerful things you can ever do with your intuition. That happens with Kona. Yeah. This is about seeking clarity or answers. Now, before I show this spell to you, I want you to know. So for Kona, you can use golden color or silver color. I want you to know this thing. This, whoever have tried, have got very impactful results. Some of them have seen things in dreams. Some of them have had people sending them link to a video which had their answers. Some of them have had a book, someone gifted them a book or something that had their answer. But one of the most impactful things that largely happened with a lot of people is seeing things in their dream and meditation. And this could be intriguing for a lot of people. So I'm just keeping you informed that one of the aspects of working with Kona could be prophetic dreams. So take a glass of water or a bottle of water, how much ever you can consume in one go. It can also be a cup of water. On that, make Kona symbol. Ask your question to that glass of water that I want to be knowing about this. And it could be mysteries of the universe regarding something. I want to be knowing who my guardian angel is. I want to be knowing what happened in my past. Or I want the truth about this matter to come forward to me in my practical life. Once you've done this, only two things that you'll do is drink that water up and go off to sleep. That means you are going to be doing this right before you go off to sleep. This spell does not require any diya, any light, any firework. This only requires some water. And you ask the water what you want. So how long should you be doing? Every night you should be doing it until you receive your answer, until you find out the truth. So should we do it every night because we might not have so much time? You can do it weekly once. That is a powerful spell in itself. That much is enough. Is this clear for everyone? Yes. So how many symbols did we learn so far? We learned about number 1, Fehu, number 2, Uruz, number 3, Thurisas, number 4, Ansus, number 5, Raido, number 6, Kona. Now let me take you one of the very beautiful symbols of runes, which is called Gebo or Gebu. It's very easy to make. Looks like 2 lines coming together in the center. Gebo or Gebu. Gebo or Gebu. So when 2 lines come together, they make what? They make an exchange. 2 energies coming together. Gebo literally means gratitude, exchange, gift, sacrifice, offering. It could also mean that some kind of contract is getting signed up. It means that you need to give something in order to receive something. It could mean that the balance is coming forward with a beautiful exchange happening. Or it is sometimes inspiring you to give something and bring balance. Gebo could also mean a gift when it comes in your reading. So for your healing purposes, how will you use Gebo? For your healing purposes, you can use Gebo in multiple beautiful manners. How many of you agree that you are not good receivers? Be honest. Some of us are not good receiver of money. We feel hesitant in asking. And how many of us are not good receivers with compliments and love? Yeah. Gebo. Use Gebo on your left palm. Say Gebo, Gebo, Gebo. Help me become a good receiver of compliments, good receiver of love, good receiver of money. Not only becoming a great receiver, Gebo will also help us become great giver when we want to become great giver. Sometimes we don't see this or identify with this, but it is very difficult for us to give certain things away. I can give everything, but not this forgiveness. Has it happened with anyone? I can give everything, but not this one thing. And we have a thought, a nagging thought somewhere at the back telling us that, yes, I want to give back something to this. I want to become good giver in this. Yeah. For that also use Gebo. Now, my question to you is, can we use Gebo in multiple different ways? Yeah. Can we use Gebo in multiple different ways? What if I used it with Fehu? Okay, before I move forward, there's something in the chat window here that I would want to read out for all of you. And thank you so much for sharing it. I'm just pausing this because this is my moment of gratitude and I want to share it with all of you. She's written, Jyoti ji here has written, I got how many zeros? Okay, one, two. I got 10,000. Is that right? Show me a thumbs up if that's right. I got rupees 10,000 while using Fehu symbol. Now by husband unexpectedly. Sorry, some of it is just getting hidden behind. So thank you. Thank you, Fehu. Thank you, Jyotiji. Did you use that symbol just now? Can I just ask you to unmute yourself and share this happiness with everyone?
Uh,
Thank you.
Ma'am, thank you for this wonderful class. Or I just, because I'm doing work also side by side, I'm taking class also, or I'm doing by intention on my hand. I draw this symbol and I just invoke the energies in me because I'm a healer also. So I believe in this work. Okay. My husband, after 10 minutes or I think 15 minutes, he came home and he suddenly gave me 10,000 rupees. So I think it's wonderful.
Thank you so much for sharing. Give him lots of love, lots of gratitude, like how we always give, and a lot of gratitude to you for sharing this goodness. Every piece of happiness, joy that we share with others, every piece of learning that we share with others comes with a lot of gratitude. Thank you so much for sharing and all the very best. Go on using Fehu for more number of days and see the kind of miracles that come in. Thank you so much. And now I'm continuing with what about we use Gebo with Fehu, and this was the right moment. Okay, Fehu, for Fehu, we use green color, but for Gebo, we use gold color. And those of you who are here and also wish to receive money gifts like Jyoti ji, when we want to be receiving money as a gift, use Gebo with Fehu. Yeah, so this is an inspiration to receive gifts of money. How about using Gebo with which other symbol will you use? How many of you will tell me which are the symbols you will use Gebo with? Can we use it with answers to receive gift of communication? Can we use it with absolutely, Polka? Yes. Uruz, yes. For gift of health. Uruz, Fehu, yes. You can make a combination like that. Yes. All right. This brings me to the next symbol. So far, how many symbols have we learned? We've learned 7 symbols. Yes, you are right. We can use Gebo with everything. Literally everything. Whatever you want to turn it into a gift, you can use Gebo with that. This symbol is called Bunyo. The J is silent. Bunyo looks like a triangular flag. So what is the difference between Bunyo and Thurisas? The difference between Bunyo and Thurisas. Thurisas, the triangle is somewhere in between. But Bunyo is like a flag. Bunyo literally means fulfillment, joy, happiness. Bunyo, when comes in your reading, it tells you that a period of happiness is coming in your life. Situations are going to become favorable. You can move forward and expand with your current plans. A joyful time full of blessings is coming together. Bunyo is such a powerful symbol that it is also considered as a wishing rune or manifestation rune. So any one of you who's making your affirmation book or goals book or planner, make Bunyo on that to manifest that. When you make Bunyo on your left palm, put it along with your goals that help me achieve this. Put it along with your affirmation, help me achieve that. Bunyo is a very, very joyful, powerful symbol. Now, imagine combining this with Fehu. This can bring in blessings of money. Combine it with any other symbol to bring in blessings of that. So how about combining Gebo and Bunyo? Gebo and Bunyo make a very powerful combination of blessings and gift. So my question is, let's say some of us are manifesting money, some of us are manifesting relationship, some of us are manifesting something else. Then how many symbols do we use? You can use about 7, 8 symbols of runes. Runes has 24 symbols. How many did we learn so far? 8. 8 makes what? 1/3 of runes you've already learned. And was that easy for you? Was that powerful for you? Like every other call, this webinar also has one very powerful testimonial, and I want all of you to ask yourself, those of you who used Uru's symbol, ask yourself, how do you feel? Just go back to that pain. Is it existing? Just go back to that. Is it existing? Tell me how you're feeling. Yeah. You've already experienced that magic of healing. You've already experienced that magic of feeling better. And in a very easy peasy manner, and some understanding. Why do I say some understanding? Have I shared everything about runes with you? No. Have I told you everything about Fehu that you should know, like a master should know? Because it requires more time. But have I given you enough worth for you to work and apply Fehu in your life? Absolutely yes. Have I given you worth to heal your finances and your money and and your health energy? Absolutely yes. I believe what I wanted to come here and do, I did. But if you think that you're taking enough worth out of this call, I want you to do me a favor And that only and only if you feel like doing. I'm sharing, my team would be sharing the link of Google review with all of you. And those of you who feel that you've received some kind of great knowledge today, please write us a review and give us a 5 rating. And those of you, we have a policy of gratitude. Everyone who writes a review for us gets a gift. Previously, we've given out handouts, important ebooks, important workshops. I don't know which one of you will receive what, but you will receive. Some of you are asking for notes and PDFs. You will receive it. Those of you who are staying till the very end, you will receive all the material on your email. But I have something more to share with you and something more important to share with you. A great offer that I would like to give away for today's people. Do I have your permission to share it with you? Yeah. This offer includes your blueprint of becoming runic masters. Now, some of us will feel, why do I want to become a runic master? I just want to heal my life. I just want to work for my family. Oh, it will take so much of time. How many of you just spent 2 minutes and saw great results? You know it for yourself how much time you need to invest. And my experience says that it takes about 30 days for sure for you to be becoming a master. So, what does a master do? A journey of becoming a runic master is to get a hands on practice of doing runes divination and magic. When I say runes divination and magic, it means you know meanings of every rune. You know different spreads, how to cast the runes, how to understand what guidance lies for future. Understand how to work with runes, cleanse, energize, understand the prayers. And how do you begin interpreting runes for yourself and others? How to bring in clarity, how to heal yourself and others. So it's about getting hands on practice and personalized guidance on how to become that. But now that you've learned reading, can you give some kind of solutions to people for who you've done reading? Or if you've done reading for your family members, what now? How can you begin healing with runes? That entire blueprint will be shared. And usually, for this workshop, people pay rupees 9,900 because this is basic, advanced, so much connected. But you're not going to be paying that. But you will be receiving so much more. Let's start with benefits. Firstly, with this, you can start your very own business of doing reading. You can get clarity when you're stuck in complex situations. You can start your talismans business. You've not learned how to make talismans today, but talisman is a business in itself. So many of my students are working only and only with talismans. You can get great insights in relationship, career, and personal growth. You align your energy with universal powers and add on to your reading healing practice. What more will you get? With this, you're going to be learning to perform magic with runes, create talisman with runes. You will learn how to do spell casting and runes binding. All of these will have different PDFs and books. You will have your own very support meditation set that will help you become greater with your runes. And any point in time, this workshop repeats in next 6 months, I will keep inviting you again and again that come and revisit this workshop. Come, this time, this workshop is going to be different. So far, every runes workshop I've given has been different from the previous one. So when you come in and revisit the workshop, you'll always have a value add. And you will have access to your very own workshop videos for next 3 months. You will have continuous WhatsApp support from us. All the bonuses are worth rupees 28,500 or $375, but you're not going to be paying that either. I just want you to look at how much background work we've done for you, how many ebooks, PDFs, content is ready to be explored. And all these are not just any other spell casting. We're going to be touching upon aspect of health, finances, speech, court cases, relationship, cord cutting. We are going to be working on cutting down the negative patterns or something, pause something from happening if something is coming charging at you. We're going to be learning different kind of talismans, ones that empower our higher self, one that create protection, ones that create greater connection with our guides, gurus, angels, all of that. And these are just some of them. So the total worth of workshop plus bonuses comes to rupees 38,400 or $505. But we've worked out an offer for 10 action takers today. The offer is for you to receive this workshop at rupees 4,400 or $58. And this offer will go on for next 15 minutes only. Post which the price will go up to rupees 5,555 and will go on increasing every 2 days until it becomes the original price. I want you to know that today I'm here sitting with you. Have I dedicated myself 100% to giving you answers, to giving you knowledge, to giving you everything to make a change in your life? If the answer is yes, I want you to know that I'm dedicated to empower you to become a runic master. I want you to have a more impactful life, more impactful relationships, and money. I will come into that workshop with this kind of dedication with my 100% to make sure I make runic masters out of you. And that's why we are going to be having a lot of practical sessions. The last day to enroll at this price also is going to be 8th of August. And let's look at when the workshop is starting. It is starting from 11th of August to 15th of August. The timings are going to be 8 to 10 in the evening. Plus, we will have an extra practice class 18th of August, same time. Does it mean we're not going to be doing any other practice? Oh, believe me, from the third day onward, we're going to get into the practical side of it, practice side of it, and you'll be surprised the kind of work we are going to be doing in rooms. And the class will have thorough, in detail knowledge of everything. But on this extra practice day, I will let you take the lead. You want to make a spell, you make, I observe. You want to do a reading, you do it, I observe. You want to make a talisman, you make and I observe. So I let you lead on this practice day and I take a little back seat of being observant, of being guiding from wherever I am. So I open up the space for you on 18th of August. Those of you who made a difference today, I want you to know that this is just a beginning. You're stepping into the world of wonders, of magic, of wisdom, and limitless potential when it comes to runes. So those of you who are truly thrilled to go and get more, do not wait. You will have this workshop right now at rupees 4,400. You can either use this QR code or use the links that are given in the chat window and the WhatsApp group. I'm so sorry. So I'm opening myself up to answering any questions that you may have. But before I do that, my sincere request is for you to make the most of today's knowledge. Most of today's knowledge. It's like a key to the doorway of a gold mine. Yeah. Marilyn, the fee is rupees 4,400. in INR. If you need any other kind of support because you're from a different location, my team will help you with that. Is it a complete knowledge? I believe you mean to ask, is there going to be another level 2, level 3, level 4 of runes? No. All the runic knowledge is combined in one. If you'll see, all the workshops that I take, whether it is Akashic, whether it is Reiki, whether it is this, I do not break them down. I give every workshop as one, and I give all the thorough knowledge. So you're not going to be receiving any other runic offer after this. But if you want to advance your knowledge with other of my workshops, you're most welcome. This is going to be a wholesome runic workshop. Yes, the links are given for you to be understanding the detailed aspect. Jarna ji, you have already taken the workshop. We are going to be doing far detailed work on road opener in the workshop. So do not worry about what is shared today. I will see you in the class. And thank you so much for joining me in. We are going to be learning there more in detail. Those of you who joined today and want to repeat anything that was taught, okay, because it was a beautiful learning. We all agree that it was a beautiful learning, right? In that case, those of you who have attended till now, till the end, will receive the replay link. Accessible only for a couple of days. As we come up with the next webinar, our previous webinars are closed. So wait for it. For a day, you will have a replay. Now, those of you who are very compassionate at your heart, who learned something really beautiful and would want to share it with others, that use this symbol, use that symbol, do not share anything limited. What you can do is share the link of this video, the webinar video, with them to make their lives beautiful. You can share it with 3 of your friends and tell them that, this knowledge today is going to help. I saw someone change their money energies within just so many hours. We've just had 2 hours together. So within 1.5 hours, if this reality can change for someone, it can change for so many people. Yeah. The question, okay, I'm looking at some of the questions. No other level. Okay. Is there any attunement for runes? There are a couple of things for runes that will help you initiate into runes. We will include that in the workshop. Yes. But can you use it right now? Yes, you can go on using it right now. What is doing rune reading on earth wheel layout? Sorry, I don't know. What does this mean? Vinyo, which color you can use, gold or silver? Yes, absolutely. You receive a certification for this work. You do receive a certification so that you can include this in your practice. Yes. Can I request my team? Is my team member here? Can I request you to share the Google review link once again, or if we've not shared before, please share it. Thank you, Aarti ji. Long time. Runes can be any crystals, okay, whichever would attract you. I totally like having my runes in black agate because I find black agate to be really beautiful, really powerful. So through our website, the largest quantity also that is sold out for runes is black agate. So if you wanted to have a look at some of the runes that we have on our website, go check it out. It is yanashealingstudio.in. And you don't need to worry, Prithviji, about how expensive runes are. Well, they are not very expensive. It's very easy to access them, firstly. Secondly, you can always make them with wooden coins, metal coins, painting on them, or with paper. So if you want to be beginning your runic journey without any investment, just in 10-15 rupees of material, and you can paint them. You can start. Can you also do this? That if you have clay, children, what they play with, make some dough, take tiny circular pebble like thing, and carve on runic symbols and paint them, bake them. That becomes your runes. So learning runes or getting runes could be very effortless, very pocket friendly. Don't worry about that. Thank you, Barbara ji. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, it could have clay, wood, stone, anything, even paper or hard paper or a hardboard would work out. Thank you so much, Reema ji. Those of you who are already beginning to sign up for the workshop, I thank you so very much for doing that. I will see you in the workshop and we are going to be doing some great things. And those of you who are considering the whether or not should I not, do not wait. Great amount of learning is waiting for you. You should not delay it any further. However, if you need, yes, like some of you need help and support, I can read that. Should I pay after 9 o'clock or should I do this on 9th of August? Well, you can either leave your number in private window or reach out to us on the WhatsApp group. My team members will help you with that. Can I shift my family's energy along with mine? Absolutely. I've done it. I've used runes for my entire family, some of my friends, and many others. And they have shown amazing shifts. Can be class in bilingual language. So far, we've not had any English speaking student. However, if Marilyn joins, that is going to be only English class. But yes, we do have bilingual, that is English Hindi mix class as well. If you are looking out only for Hindi class, we will update you with dates of Hindi class. We usually alternate. One rune class is given in English, and the next is given in Hindi, and then next is given in English, and then next is given in Hindi. And rune comes forward every month or every second month. So we can sign you up for one of our Hindi batches. Yes, but we will make it very easy for you. Please don't worry. Thank you so much, Anushri ji. Marilyn, welcome in. I look forward to seeing you in the class. Thank you so much. Reema ji, just give me a moment or we will share the Google review link. Are you in our WhatsApp group? Yes, we will share that link in our WhatsApp. So with this, I hope I have answered all your questions. Let me just quickly have a look. Okay, so no such, but my inspiration here is there's a game changer workshop waiting for you. In this workshop, I've had students who have shifted their energies within days. I've seen people join the workshop, and by the time the workshop ends, which is 5 days, a job came through. Someone joined in. By the time this was over, their relationships became better. If someone else had some other issue or pain or something, they started making recoveries over there. So, this is one of the class apart workshops. And even though all the workshops, all the advanced levels together turn out to be very expensive for someone to learn, but first learn runes, then learn about spells, then learn about binding, then learn about something else. I've combined all of them together because I believe the more I will give, the more you will transform your life. So make the most of it and do not wait any further. Go ahead, transform your life. And even if for any reason you choose not to take it up right now, do not worry. I honor your choice. My team is always there to guide you, to support you. All you need to do is just simply be a part of our community. So, what happens in our community? Every Friday, we have healing hours. We come in to interact with you and help you heal certain aspects. We have webinars that constantly come up week after week. And in every webinar, we give away something very significant. It's not just understanding of what this is about, it is a gift from us for you to change your life. We have full moon calls where I come in and heal you as a gift from me every full moon for a particular aspect. This full moon is also going to be very special. So if you are not yet a part of my community, please inform me in the WhatsApp group. We will send you the link. Be a part of our community. If you think this will help your spiritual friends and your family members, also include them. I'm going to be answering some more questions that have come. Absolutely, absolutely, Pooja ji. Use it along with Rido. All right. With this, I'm taking everyone's leave. I hope you have your links with you and you will take your guidance, connect with your guides, and make the most of today's knowledge. With this, taking your leave with a prayer that all of you find your peace, your harmony, your magic, and end up using runes for your highest good and others' highest good. Thank you so very much. All the links, all the details will be shared once again in your WhatsApp group. We'll take your leave and see you around. Thank you so much. Thank you. All the best.